What Pokemon type should the Marvel characters be? Marvel has a lot of characters. Like a lot. Absolutely a lot of characters. And we're not going to go over all of these characters. We'll be going over all the important characters. The characters that people actually care about. So we're going over the Avengers characters first. Oh wait, this is comics. Okay, found this top 200 characters of Marvel. So we're going over all of these characters here, 200 characters. If I don't know a character, I would skip it. So first character is Wolverine. Well, Wolverine would always be a steel type because he has those big steel metal claws. Oh, I know he can regenerate. To a small fit heads, but he has a healing factor. But I think steel type. What other type would he be? Fighting? I think I'll be steel fighting. Spider-Man. So Spider-Man, include all the other versions of Spider-Man, would be bug type. Some versions of Spider-Man would be bug steel, including like the Japanese Spider-Man one, and of course Spider-Man will all be bug dark. But I think standard Spider-Man will be bug fighting. Why? Bug type is of course very obvious. He's Spider-Man. He has spider powers, and of course he has the spider. He got bit by a spider. Of course, it gave him spider power. So of course he's spider. 4, electric type, obviously. But what other type would 4 be? I know he has a hammer, obviously. But I think having a hammer would not make him rock type. His hammer is supposed to channel electricity. Maybe he's just an electric type. Maybe dragon type because he's supposed to be a god. But yeah, I think electric type is just fine. Iron Man. Well, he's a steel type and probably a fire type. Both types work relatively well. Hulk. Well, Hulk would be a fighting type, obviously. I don't think there's any radioactive type. There's also Red Hulk, which we haven't talked about, but yeah, Hulk would be And this is a hero, so I think we could find a different verse for villains. We'll do a separate videos for villain then. Yeah, Hulk, he'll be fighting type. Dark type will not fit because he would be just evil. I think he'll just be fighting type. He'll be like a fighting type it'll be like, Captain America. Steel type because he has a shield. I can't give every Marvel character a fighting type. But yeah, he'll be steel type. Daredevil. Well, Daredevil will it's just like a normal man with fighting abilities, so it'll be a normal fighting. Kind of like Batman. Maybe he could be fighting dark because he's a Daredevil. Okay. He's not really an evil guy. He's obviously not an evil guy, but it would fit his theming. Almost certainly. The Punisher, yeah, he's dark type. Dark type is supposed to be one of the anti-heroes of Marvel. Deadpool. What the hell type would I give Deadpool? Deadpool's obviously not normal type because he's crazy. Or maybe he is normal type, but he's just unpredictable. Okay, I know he can fight, but he's not really a martial artist. Maybe steel type could count because of his swords. Okay, Silver Surfer is steel type. Okay, and psychic type. Steel psychic because space is often associated with psychic. He's from space. Of course he's steel because he's made of metallic object. Gambit, I think he's supposed to be a magician, so I think he's a psychic type. Obviously. Okay, Cyclops. Yeah, fire type. Simple as that. Mr. Fantastic, well, all he does is stretch his arms. Normal type. Normal fighting. Okay. As well. Nightcrawler. Dark type. I haven't really watched much of the X-Men that much, so yeah. Nick Fury, well, he's just a normal man. Normal type. Human Torch, literally fire type. Iceman, literally ice type. I could give him the secondary type in a fire type, but it'll be just get boring after a while. Professor X, psychic type. Professor X, he's the guy who can control people's minds and stuff. Colossus, steel type. He's literally made of metal. Okay, he's a steel type. Bucky Barnes. Well, he's a normal guy with a superhuman strength, so he'll be fighting type. He also has weapons, which I don't know what type would that count. We have Doctor Strange. Well, Doctor Strange would be a psychic type. Yeah. It's weird that many of the other types are not being used. So we haven't used... So what types are there available Pokemon? So you haven't had any characters that are obviously grass type. Water type, we haven't ran into any characters. Characters that would be obviously dragon type? No. Maybe 4 could be dragon type. Okay, Dark has been used. Okay, the types that have not been used is Fairy type, Dragon, Ghost, Rock type, Flying type, Ground type, Poison, Electric. Oh wait, Iron Man could be Electric Steel. We're going back to Iron Man. Iron Man could be Electric Steel. 4 is also Electric type, so we have to use Electric type. Captain America, I don't think he'll be any other type. Maybe Ground type. But yeah, he does yeah. No Marvel characters really fit the ground type so far. No characters I think so far can manipulate Earth in the ground. Storm, I think she can use electric abilities, so she's electric type. Jean Grey, well, she can use fire abilities and she can use psychic powers, so yeah. Rogue, flying type, she's a bird. I really don't know much about most of the X-Men characters. Alexa, I think she's supposed to be evil. Again, she hasn't really been introduced in any Marvel movies. I know she had her own movie that nobody watched. So maybe Dark type because he's a villain. Emma Frost. Oh, that's Ice type. The Thing, Rock type. Black Bolt. Oh yeah, very obvious electric type. She-Hulk. Well, She-Hulk could have the same typing as Hulk. Maybe because She-Hulk is, more controlled. Maybe Fairy type, so he can use Fairy type. Maybe some of the more feminine characters can be Fairy type as well. Invisible Woman, really a psychic type. Namor, oh! You're the first water type. Namor, he's a water type. Okay. Oh, the Hawks could be ground type. Never thought of that. Fighting ground. Both the Hawks can be ground type. Since they can shatter the earth with their big head, with their anger. Black Panther, well, he really wears a metallic suit, so steel. What other type? Maybe he's also fighting type because he's, of course, the beastly panther that beats up people. Beast. Dark fighting. Kitty Pryde, we don't know who that is. Sentry. Sentry's supposed to be like a god character too. Okay, this image is making you think electric type. I don't know anything about Sentry because he's not really in the Marvel. Maybe he's a part of the Eternals. I didn't watch that movie, so maybe I don't know anything about Sentry. So, Hawkeye, well, he's just a normal man, so normal type. Luke Cage, he's fighting type. Maybe Rock type, not Steel type, but Rock type because he has that, he's really tough. And also, I just want to use the Rock type again. Iron Fist, well, he's Steel because he's called Iron Fist. Scarlet Witch, well, she's Psychic Dark type. She's evil, and she uses psychic powers. Cable, okay, Cable, he'll be Steel type because I think he's a cyborg as well. Hercules, well, considering that Hercules is very strong, maybe they give the character that's supposed to be God's dragon type because of course there's no dragon character so far in Marvel. So Hercules would be fighting Dragon because even though he's not a dragon, he's still a very strong man. Maybe he has dragon powers somehow because he's a god. X-23. Well, X-23 is supposed to be a female Wolverine. Hank Pym, don't know anything about him. Swimming by his armor, he's a steel type. Moon Knight. I haven't watched the Moon Knight, so I saw Angel. Yeah, Angel would probably be fairy type. Fairy flying. Yeah, War Machine would be steel type. I think Iron Man would be electric type and War Machine would be fire type. I think that would be... Oh, here's Captain Marvel. And Carol Danvers. Well, they would both be the same exact type. Fighting type. And what other type? Oh yeah, Venom would be poison type. Yeah, that would be the first character to be poison type. I don't know if about Black Cat or Warpath. Really, they're really like obscure characters. Like, I thought I haven't ran to the Guardians of the Galaxy yet. But yeah, besides the fighting type, oh yeah, I think Captain Marvel can like summon fire lasers, so electric, not okay, fighting fire. MODOK, Quicksilver. Well, Quicksilver was pretty fast, so electric type. Spider-Woman. Well, Spider-Woman have the same exact type as Spider-Man. Oh, yay! Spider-Woman's the same type as Spider-Man. Maybe Bug Fairy. because Spider-Woman's a woman. Domino. Well, she's from Deadpool 2. Well, usually see in the movie she was just a normal human with rocky abilities. So, and she just uses guns. So normal type, Vision, Steel type, and also he has time. Also, he had the Time Infinity Stone thing that was the one that could. Oh wait, the time one. Oh wait, Doctor Strange had the time one. But he had an Infinity Stone, and I think those are considered magical power things. So the Infinity Stones are stones, so they're rock type. Black Widow will be fighting type. Blade, well, he'll be normal steel. Why normal steel? Because he carries a sword, and that's his main thing. He slices up people with a sword. I also think he's like a vampire. I haven't watched those movies in a while. Nova, well, that guy's electric type. He's another guy with electric powers. Electric powers are so common in the Marvel Universe. Wasp, and I think we can talk about Ant-Man as well. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tease it here and put Wasp as a bug steel type. That type was actually pretty overpowered, so that means Wasp would be pretty good competitively in Pokemon. If she was an actual character in Pokemon Wonder Man. Yeah, some of these guys I don't know anything about. Beta Ray Bill, that's a 4 character. Falcon. Okay, so Falcon, we have Falcon as Captain America, Falcon without Captain America. We know Falcon is flying type. I think Falcon as Captain America would be Steel type and Captain, and not as Captain America, he'll just be normal type. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know half of these characters here. Oh, Shang-Chi. Oh, here's Shang-Chi. Okay, what type of... Okay, Shang-Chi will be psychic because he has psychic wings. And of course, fighting type, though that's... as well. Adam Warlock. Oh, he's from the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like a god, so... I think I'll be psychic type. And there's no, like, dragon characters in Marvel, so I'll just give him dragon type. Unless you find a dragon character or character that is like a dragon in Marvel. Which I don't think there's any character that can use draconic powers in Marvel. So we're gonna just put Dragon type as basically just the god power then. Jessica Jones, well I know she's from that Marvel, so she's just a street level Marvel character, so she's flying type. Squirrel Girl, well normal type. Howard the Duck would be flying type, would be... Oh wait, Howard the Duck can't fly, so he can't be flying type. Maybe he's just a normal duck, so he's normal type. Maybe normal water, because ducks love water. No, I think I'm just trying to say Howard Duck's just normal. Squirrel Girl, well she's just a squirrel person. Yeah, Squirrel Girl, I think, might have started the whole animal human craze that Japan started. Maybe Squirrel Girl was trying to win over the Reeves and it failed. Hawk Queen. Yeah, some of these guys I never heard of before. Machine Man, Black Knight. Spectrum, that's Monica Rambeau. She's gonna be in the Marvels, I think. Moonstyle. Surprised Venom isn't here. Spider-Man 29, he's another variant of Spider-Man. I think that would be a dark type Spider-Man. Aunt May is considered a hero. Yep, Aunt May. Valkyrie. Oh yeah, she's from the 4 movies. Well, she would be fairy type because he's considered like and considering that she has armor, she would be steel type as well. Drax is the story. Oh, he's the first guy in the galaxy. Yeah, Drax is the story will be fighting Doc because Drax always wants to get revenge on people. So he'll be Doc type as well, fighting type as well. He'll kind of be like, scrappy. He'll be like he's like a street guy. Okay. Spider Go. Rocket Raccoon. What type? Oh yeah, he'll be normal because he's a raccoon. He is smaller than a normal raccoon because he can speak, but he's still a raccoon. And most rodent type Pokemon or similar Pokemon are usually normal type. I know Rocket can use guns, but since I discovered another character can use guns, Domino as that's normal type. Well, Rocket Raccoon, he's just a raccoon as well. Maybe ground type. Okay, normal ground, that's a very fitting type. Ant-Man, oh here's Ant-Man. Why is Ant-Man this low? They support the characters like by popularity. Like Ant-Man, I think he'll be bug type because he can use the ants at his disposal, and he'll be steel type because his suit is made of steel. X-Man. Yeah, a lot of these guys I never heard of before. U.S. Agent. Iron Lad. Who are these characters? I actually never read a Marvel comic. Oh, here's Gwen Stacy. But yeah, we have a Marvel characters. Mantis, he'll be bug type. A bug psychic, I think. Because he can also read people's minds, and that's a psychic ability. The So, what other Marvel characters can we talk about? So, Marvel characters A to Z quiz. So, most popular characters in the power. Yeah, I think we skipped Groot. I don't know why we skipped Groot and Star Wars. So, Captain America, we already talked about Black Panther. Killmonger. Well, Killmonger is the villain of Black Panther. Groot. Yeah, Groot will be the first grass type. Yeah, grass types are almost absent in Marvel. Yeah. DC has a couple, but Marvel, they have one, and that's Groot. I think Groot would be just grass type. Star Wars, he's just a normal guy. He'll be normal type. Well, he also has celestial powers, so he'll be normal psychic. So he has those celestial powers of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 that he never uses again. Ultron, yeah, we could go over Marvel villains in another video. Ghost, oh yeah, they are Ghost Fighter? Oh yeah, Ghost Fighter will be Ghost Fire. Yeah, first Ghost type Marvel characters. Not really many Ghost type Marvel characters. Maybe you could count Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange as Ghost types. But I think they're more like psychic ability. They have more like psychic powers than ghost powers. Well, it's weird because Marvel doesn't really have many ghostly characters. Of course, I skipped over a bunch of characters I don't really think about. Yeah, Quake could be ground type. Okay, so Moon Knight. Yo, okay, Moon Knight's basically like Batman. He'll be. Moon Knight would obviously be Dark type. It just fits with his theming. I didn't realize this. You know, the Moon was his name is really Moon Knight. Why did I think of Dark type? Okay, yeah, Moon Knight is Dark type. Simple as that. He's not. He's of course obviously not evil, but he's definitely he's kind of like he fights in the shadows, kind of like that type of Dark type beast. Iceman. I remember getting this guy in one of the Marvel games. Venom. Well, here's Venom. Yeah, Venom would be poison type. I think Venom would be because Venom is unlike Spider-Man. You know, he's kind of like a parasite, which would make him poison as well. And also he'll be Dark type because Venom is also not is also Venom, and also fit with his theming too. Thanos would be in the villain types. Okay, so yeah, we have other characters. Now let's get through all the rest of the characters. Kate Bishop would have the same typing as Hawkeye. See, just uses a bow and arrow. Yay. And yeah, I'm not fucking talking about the Eternals. I didn't watch that damn movie, okay? Wong would be most of these characters have similar types to the other characters. Okay. Gamora. What? Yeah, they didn't talk about Gamora in any of these. What type of? I think it would be fighting type. Nebula would be fighting steel because his body's basically like a robot that pull in the Marvel series. Because Marvel has a lot of villains too. Okay. We have a lot of minor characters. Then we have other characters like Steven. Like, these are like Raw TV show characters. Miss Marvel. Yeah, that's another character they didn't mention at all. Miss Marvel. What power? What? Okay, the original comics, she had the stretchy powers. But we're using the MCU, so she would be a psychic type because she really can. She really has like a psychic bracelet that can summon, psychic walls and stuff. And that can it's magic. Definitely, trust me, it's magic. Also, Loki, we could definitely count Loki. Loki would be dark type because he's a trickster, you know, and of course a psychic type because he can use psychic abilities in the first Marvel movie. But I think that was because he was being mind controlled by Thanos to do all that stuff. But he's able to combat an army basically using his own powers if he so wished to. So yeah, I think that is about the Marvel heroes. At least the ones with the MCU, because I never, or for Marvel movies, because I never read Marvel comics ever. So yeah, goodbye.